What's going on, podcast people? It's the D&E podcast. I'm NK Rudy, leader friend group.
Nope.
I'm here with my friends and co-host Jamar. Say what's up.
Yo.
I've got Josh behind the camera. Say what's good, Josh.
Yo.
Today we got a guest, and it's also one of our first athlete. You're actually our first white guest on the podcast.
Oh, really?
We never had anything like white.
Okay.
We've had black, we had Latino, but you're our first white guest that we had on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So you're the first one.
Yeah. And actually, off that topic, first question I have for you.
Wait, I didn't mean
I got
his name.
Oh yeah, you're right. It went with that though.
All right, let him introduce his name.
Yeah,
Go ahead, do that. Introduce your name and your stage name for the other people who are watching and listening.
Yep. So my name's Dawid. I also go as SMYK. I'm a DJ, future DJ, hopefully. Well, yeah.
If you DJ now, that means you are a DJ.
Yeah.
Well, I make music. I haven't DJ'd in front of people yet, but I'm hoping to.
All right.
In the summer, so.
All right. What are you saying, Jamar? Since he got his intro.
Now, my question before, because you said you was the first white guest, but I need you to explain what it's like to be sunburned.
Painful for sure.
Yeah.
You said sunburn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should see my hands.
Mm.
My arms like fully red.
Oh yeah.
California heat. But it's not nice. Very painful.
It's like,
So I definitely recommend sunscreen when you go into California.
For like everybody or just for white people? Because I mean, Jamar probably don't need it.
Well,
I don't use it, but
definitely
people
don't
tell
need
me
it.
to use it. Like, for real. It's like it's good for your, like it's bad for your, it's good for your skin to use like sunscreen. I don't use it, but like I have people tell me to use it like so often to like help my skin for when I get older, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I use sunscreen when I go out to the beach, but like on a regular, like you had to use like on a regular.
oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Damn.
For sure.
So that's what you want to ask Jamar if you get sunburned.
Yeah.
What's it like to get sunburned?
Because I heard a few different things like rolling around. I think you said it, rolling around in grass or like getting turf burn all over.
That's how it feels.
Yeah. I heard like having an itch that you can't scratch. I don't know. I heard a few things. It sounds terrible, to be honest. That shit sounds terrible.
You basically saying you sound terrible to be white.
No. That's not what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just like sunburns just sounds just bad.
No, you do wake up like 5 times a day.
How do you treat it? How do you treat it? Is it the tomato?
No.
You never heard of tomato in a bathtub?
That's for
skunks.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
A skunk ain't catching me though. A skunk ain't catching me.
Yo,
skunk ain't catching me
mixing
though.
up everything.
Yeah, I do.
No, aloe vera.
Yeah, I
Aloe
heard
vera
that
is
too.
good stuff for it.
Said that
Very
too?
painful.
I want to know. Let the podcast, the people who are watching too, know where are you actually originally from though? Cause I know they can hear your accent. They probably know where are you from.
So, I'm from Poland. I was born in Poland. And when I was 3, I moved over to Belfast in Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Many Americans think Ireland's only one, but there's only 2. Well, there's 2 Irelands.
Yeah,
There's Northern Ireland and there's Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've lived in Northern Ireland for like 17 years now. So
Yeah, I just found out Northern Ireland was its own thing.
yeah,
I thought it was still part of the UK until I was like, oh, I never knew that.
yeah. So
So that's
something
cool.
new.
So originally from Poland, can you speak Polish?
oh yeah, I'm bilingual.
Oh,
So I can speak Polish and
that's
English.
cool. That's
You
cool.
say my name is David? Oh, David, my fault.
Nazywam się Dawid.
Oof.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough. That's tough being bilingual. Cause I'm trying to be bilingual. I'm learning Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, cause it's the second most language spoken over here in the States. So I'm trying to learn something.
What day are you on your streak?
I'm on like 3s. I think like in the 330s or 340. So I'm coming up on 365.
You ever had to freeze your streak?
Of course, I be doing them shits all the time.
Okay. But never like 2 days in a row where you're not on it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I have 2. Like you can get 2 in a row. So sometimes I might miss 2 in a row, and I'll go back.
So you cheating?
It's not cheating. It's in the app for a reason.
Where do you learn?
Spanish
Where?
on Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I started using Duolingo too. I was thinking about using the membership thing. I don't have it, but Raquan had it, and he sent me the pass. And if someone sends it to you, you can get like the upgraded version for.
Isn't there like a family thing too?
Yeah, that's what it was. The family thing.
If it's like $3 a month, something like that, I wouldn't mind paying that. Excuse me.
You think it's worth it?
I don't know. Worth it?
I mean, you haven't used it, so you wouldn't be able to tell.
I tried the free trial out. It is pretty good. No cap. I think you get like more free streaks too and stuff.
Can you speak any more languages or just those two?
No. Well, I've learned a little Russian, but it's only 3 video games. That's pretty much it. Toxic players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What games?
CS:GO, Valorant.
Oh, you're a PC gamer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
So
I do play PS5 as well, like FIFA, Call of Duty and stuff. Racing games I prefer on PS5.
Speaking of FIFA, what do you call American? You call American football American football?
Here I start. No. Oh, well, yeah. I call it American football.
Okay. And then soccer. Well, soccer to us is football to y'all. Okay. Is like in Ireland? Is that like a big like when you came over to the States and then everyone's talking about football? I'm like, that's not football. Like,
well, I mean, Jamar mentioned football sometimes, so I had to double check. Are you talking about our football or your football? Because it's 2 different things.
Correct. Yeah. Were you so Jamar wouldn't know, was he one of the people that you asked to come play soccer with us? Or you asked to play soccer?
Yeah. So that time we played soccer sometime last year, I asked my group chat that we play basketball in. I was like, yo, anybody want to play soccer? I was really hinting at like 2-3 people in there because they used to play soccer, but I just got clowned. They're like, yo, nobody play. It was him. He's like, nobody plays fucking soccer.
Yeah, bro, you asked the wrong group chat for that, yo.
But you never know. Someone be like, you know what? Like, I'm down to do whatever. Like,
I mean, y'all could have tried.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been fun.
I'm a tough goalie. I'm gonna lie. I remember 6th grade, we had like a soccer tournament in for like through the language enrichment, so like French enrichment, Spanish enrichment, and Italian enrichment. They all had like the soccer tournament, and so I remember I was goalie.
Yeah.
I only let up 1 goal only because I had like this crazy cut on my knee and it was like pussing and everything. But I was stopping whoever the best. I was like Tim Howard in the World Cup in with 2010. That's what it was or something like that. Yeah, I was locking it up.
And if you was playing goalie,
I'm stopping it.
Hell no. Yes. Even if you stopped it with your chest, it would go through your chest.
No.
Jamar, you don't know how to kick. What are you talking about?
What? My right foot?
Weak.
Oh, come on.
You good at soccer?
Well, I played for a good team back home, but I had a bad injury on my knee, so I had to stop. My knee dislocated.
Dang.
And then a year later, my other knee dislocated.
So that's crazy.
So I sort of moved on to music, and then it is how it is now.
So I'm gonna say soccer just because it's just to us, but is that like really big over there in Ireland?
Oh, it's very big. It's very big. Where Ireland has big problems with football and stuff as well, because half people say football is like soccer for use, but there's also a Gaelic football, which they can use their hands. So like the Republic of Ireland call football Gaelic football.
And they call, the mic closer.
They use soccer for our football. So it is kind of different as well in a way. But
that's some Gaelic football, you say?
Gaelic football.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of that. That's a new term to me.
Yeah.
Is rugby big? Rugby.
Rugby is big. It's very big. Never played it.
Is it like the second biggest sport over there, or?
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so. Yeah. It's quite big.
Yeah, rugby's not that.
Football's definitely. Well, soccer is definitely top.
Yeah, like I like every other place in the world you go, it's like probably one of the biggest sports. But
for sure.
Rugby's not that big over here, even though I know some people that have played rugby. We got a rugby field like near us too.
Big that way.
But yeah. How is it like the States like compare, like when you came over to the States, like what were like the biggest like differences that you've seen to like Ireland, Northern Ireland? I'm sorry, that's what you said, right?
Yeah. Well, everything was different. Like the first thing I landed was just taking pictures, showing my mom like, wow, it's so different. Like the cars, like you just see SUVs, like big cars, and back home it's just small cars, like a compact car or a standard car. So like I was like, wow, it's so different. The food, I think I prefer home food more.
That's fine.
I prefer home food more. But like the candy here, I'm gonna say candy because.
Oh, you're a candy guy. Okay.
And also like drinks, sodas, and stuff. I like them here.
Oh.
I do like them here, but it's a lot different. It's very different.
Would you say there's any food or besides candy, some food like a burger or something that's better here, or fries or chips in your sense, but that's better here than back home, or everything that you tried so far is just better back home?
That's a good question. Well, I had an In-N-Out in California. It's pretty good, so I'm definitely gonna miss that. But I think most of the foods I tried, I do prefer back home.
Yeah.
I actually tried sushi for the first time here, so I don't know what sushi tastes like back home, but I like sushi.
What kind of sushi you had? Like California roll?
Oh,
you don't know.
I don't know sushi. I just had. What do you call it? I have no idea. I don't.
That's fine.
I just seen the most famous one. I was like, I want that one.
Yeah.
I liked it. So.
What are like some of like you said you had In-N-Out, which is like fast food to us. Like, y'all have any like fast food restaurants back there at home?
We have McDonald's. We have Five Guys, but not like originally from.
You guys don't have like your own
No.
Oh wow, really? Damn.
I mean, we do have like Chippies, which is like fish and chip stop like shop, but that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So you say, do you think it's like more diverse in like restaurants that you see over here than back home? Okay. That's cool.
You want to know something crazy? That everybody likes the Chinese food there.
Oh yeah, it's so different.
In Ireland.
Oh, in Ireland? Oh.
Yeah, and
it's so much better.
Like, can you say one of your orders that you would get from a Chinese?
Okay. Half rice, half chips with chicken curry, salt and pepper chicken, and curry sauce on top.
Y'all have fries with your Chinese meal?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, yes. Like, I'll just order
some
like,
noodles as well. Ooh.
Like if I went to like a Chinese restaurant, I'll either get like General Tso's chicken, or chicken and broccoli and rice, something like that. Maybe some lo mein.
Yeah.
Like they might some Chinese restaurants have like chicken wings. They do, but that's like the most like thing I think of. That's like with French fries. I
mean, they have fries, yeah.
Where?
Every once in a while I'll get fries though.
I don't know where. I
the one. There's only one.
When I go to a Chinese restaurant, I'm not thinking they got fries. To be honest,
only one does.
That gotta be like a payday. I just get a haircut. You know, I just throw fries in there. Probably won't even eat it, but yeah. I usually get General Tso's chicken too, or I don't even know. Chicken and broccoli, or get some fried chicken with that. And I'm probably gonna order some after this. No, I can't.
I am. I don't care.
You tried our Chinese, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
What do you think?
I tried. It was chicken and curry and rice, and it was different because the curry I'm used to is more of like a savory taste, and the curry there was sweeter. So I was not expecting it to be sweet, and I was like, like this is different. I thought it was all right. I was just different than what I was expecting, and yeah. But let me know, how'd you get into DJing? On another note,
honestly, because my dad, like he was always like in that type of music, and me growing up, obviously, just listening to it with like him putting me to bed. We got into a car when I was like a little baby, like 3, 4.
Yeah. Oh, can you move on?
Oh, sorry. Closer? Yeah. He took me for rides around like the estate and stuff, and just putting on like electronic dance music and stuff, and I was actually putting me to bed. So it's like
high tempo, like
so it's quite weird in a way because it shouldn't put you to bed, but it was putting me to bed, and just keep on listening to it and decided to make my own music in that same genre. So it's all because my dad, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out, Dad, man.
Yeah. And this, you're still figuring out your name and everything.
Yeah.
So you just put out a song recently, right?
Yep.
Can you tell me about the process of how you came up with the song and like what led up to that?
It was a long process.
Yeah.
It took me 2 years
for a song.
Ooh. I mean, I was starting and stopping. I just couldn't. I was quite busy with university, with work and stuff, so I couldn't just get to it. But I was like half done before I came out to America, and because like I was like getting less busy at work and stuff, and getting home from work, didn't have much to do, I decided to work on my song. So I was like, it's 4 weeks now, I think I released it. So and it's going quite well. I haven't reached 10K yet, but 9.8K.
That's
streams,
good.
So
that's good. So, yo, I mean, you got to start somewhere. And you said 9 something.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's I'm working on another song.
Yeah.
So hopefully it goes well as well.
Hey, hopefully it does.
Yeah.
I just noticed that I guess this is like a foreigner thing. You say university. Like you're talking about college though. Like
college, yeah.
But
college.
for us, it's and you're not the only one, because I've definitely heard other people say university. It's just like here, we're like, even though a lot of the schools here have university in the name, but we don't, like, it's just either school or college to us. Like, like when I say I'm graduating, going to university. Like, only time we use university if it's in the name, like, I'm going to the University of Alabama or something like that.
Oh, I see.
What is high school again?
So our like school process would be like primary school. So it's like P1 to P8. Sorry, P7. So you leave primary school when you're like 12, then you move it on to high school. You're there for 5 years. Then you have an option for another 2 years in a high school to do your like A level, which is another degree sort of. Or you can go to college, which we also call tech. You can also spend 2 years there and do like a lower degree. So that's what I done. I went to a tech, and then I moved on to university/college.
That's real different from us. Ours starts at, well, there's like preschool, then we go kindergarten, and then first grade through 12th grade. Oh, well, elementary school is from kindergarten through 5th grade. I know here in our like school district, Morristown, most of the schools, it goes from kindergarten through 2nd grade, right? And then 3rd through 5th, except Normandy, which is K through 5. And then middle school, 6th through 8th, and then high school, 9th through 12th grade, and then college after.
That is quite different.
Yeah, very
That's
different.
Very different. That is very different.
So how do you, your music's more like EDM, right? That's the
EDM, trance, hardstyle sort of. That's my genre.
How do you find what songs to put into it? So like when you were creating this song, you heard it somewhere else, like, oh, I know how I can transition it? Or
my favorite DJ is Timmy Trumpet. I'm not sure if you heard it. Timmy Trumpet wears hat, glasses, plays the trumpet. No,
I've never heard of him.
No, but, he's my favorite DJ. I try to inspire his music.
Okay.
So obviously I don't copy his music, but I try to put in like the same genre, same like melody sort of.
Yeah.
So that's how I sort of link with my music is. The way I start my music is quite different, because I start off with the drop instead of like starting with the start or the end or anything. I start with the drop, so I can like decide what tempo of the song do I want. If it's like, I don't know, it's quite difficult to explain if you don't have it in front of you. But I prefer starting songs mid, like as drops or razors.
Okay.
So that's when I start creating music.
Okay. And what system do you use to create this music?
FL Studio. I'm not sure. It's like $200 you can get it from. But it's definitely my favorite. I tried Ableton, but I just didn't know how to use it properly.
Yeah.
And it was a lot difficult than FL Studio. But FL Studio is definitely my...
You tried Logic before?
Logic? I tried. Just couldn't get around it. It's not my thing. It's... Well, if I learned how to use it, take time and stuff.
You just prefer FL Studio?
FL Studio's definitely my...
Got you.
Okay. With all of this AI stuff, every week I'm done talking about it. But
I know you're not.
I'm done saying that. But with all the AI things and how they're mimicking people's voices, and do you think that someday AIs can take over DJing? Or no?
So. No, I don't believe so. Well, it could in a way, because it can just generate melodies, generate drops and stuff. but I don't think it's going to be as good because it's not going to be as creative as some artists.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say a 50-50 on that one.
Okay. I agree because I don't listen to like EDM like that, but when you were showing me Timmy Trumpet and like how he would jump on to the DJ booth and like going around spin and everything like that, I feel like that would be hard for like a DJ or an AI to replicate, at least now, but I don't know about the future or anything like that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Naeem, on that?
In terms of making music, I definitely believe AI can make like any type of music.
Yeah.
But in terms of talking about like DJing, a DJ brings like a certain aspect, like in your genre that you're doing, like you say, you get on top of the stage and stuff. Like you got like people like Skrillex and stuff. Like they're pumping up the crowd, like they're doing whatever they got to do. Like that person is like part of the set, and so they help the crowd, the atmosphere, and do all that. So I don't think AI can replace what that DJ is doing in terms of that. Music wise, most likely, but just bringing that aspect of like just pumping up the crowd, no.
Your own like personality into it,
the energy.
Sure, because that goes a long way. Like when you were showing me, it looked lit. It looked like it would be a ball. I don't know. I would go to an event, but I would have to be around the right people because I really don't know how to dance to things like that. Huh?
We know.
To that, so like.
You don't dance.
Yeah, I can do a little two-step. You know what I mean?
If that's it, then you don't dance it. Because you don't dance Jersey.
I respect the two-step.
I can do a little something.
Two-step is fine.
Yeah, like if I get pushed in a circle, I'm like boom, and then get out. You want to dance? I don't know if you can dance like that. You might trip over yourself. You might actually fall when they push you to the middle. It's a little different.
Since you don't know, because we're talking about Jersey club music. Which is, I guess it could be like the equivalent to like what black people. It's like it's a fast-paced music you dance to, and
all towards the beat.
It's been more popular because I've definitely heard a lot of songs on like Instagram Reels going. It's probably on TikTok too. But it's just it's very similar. Fast-paced music. We speed up the music and like chop it up too, just like any other DJ. I guess you would do to a song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we listen to in Jersey. I'll say North Jersey. I don't know what they're doing in South Jersey, to be honest.
That's crazy. I never thought about it like that.
What?
How it's the same thing just for black people. That's crazy.
That's our museum.
Wow. But in a few years or whenever, what type of goals do you want to hit? Like, what type of feeling do you want to feel as a DJ? Like that makes you want to keep doing this?
Playing my first like proper festival.
Yeah.
It was like my dream festival, which is Tomorrowland.
I'm
not sure if you heard of Tomorrowland.
No, I don't. I don't know if festivals like that.
It's like Coachella.
Okay. I know
it's
Coachella.
like all like EDM, techno. It's like 12 stages. It's huge. But playing at a big festival, people wearing my merch. I think I've made it. I'm happy. So.
And controlling the crowd and everything, like.
That would be a dream to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any advice that you'll give to anybody else that's looking to be a DJ and get into this? Like whether it's what to look up,
start early at a young age. When you start, don't stop, because I've done that, and it basically I could have done like everything sooner, and I might have been more like creative like by now and stuff, and I definitely recommend being like starting early than later. That's the biggest recommendation I could advise.
You gonna start taking your advice?
I'm definitely gonna start working more. Yes, for sure. As soon as I get home in like 3 months' time, I'm gonna get myself like a small studio.
Yeah, and
definitely work on my music because it's working out well at this moment in time. So I'm definitely gonna work a lot more on my music. So
that's good.
Do you think you need the $200 program that you use to edit, or is there other things that other people can use that are honestly not so sure they want to invest?
The thing I've got is the cheapest option.
Okay.
So, the FL Studio I've got is like just a basic with like original plugins, which is like you can create like different sounds, different effects to the song. But there's also like a producer editions, which is like $700.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's expensive. But
is that the most expensive 700?
I think there's more expensive ones. Like I'm not sure what's Logic or Ableton. I think they're quite expensive, but 700 is the most expensive one for FL Studio. Yeah. And you get like every plugin and stuff. So
like the more expensive it is, the more
better quality of music you can produce. Yeah.
All right. You got anybody?
Yeah, I got a question. I know this is non-music related though.
Yeah.
In the States, Apple Android, it's like a very big thing. Like the blue bubble, green bubble. Like a lot of people have iPhones here. And if you don't, it's kind of like, oh, like you're kind of messing the group chat. If someone sees a green bubble in the group chat, it's like, oh, who in here has the Android? But I heard like in like everywhere like outside of the States, it's not really a big thing. It doesn't matter what phone you have, really.
You really. What you have, honestly.
What do you have?
I've got Android.
Android, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was an Apple guy. I always had an Apple. Then I moved over to Android just so I can download music for free and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the main reason I actually moved over to Android.
That's what I did.
Completely understand that.
And then I'm hoping to get an iPhone again when I get back. So,
why do you want to go back to Apple?
It's because it's more famous, you know. It's like more popular than you look cooler with an iPhone, and
Copy.
But it's also, I think it's easier to operate. It's just like icons and stuff. It's very basic, I think.
I do tell that. I tell like, especially for older people, I tell that's why I made I gave my grandmother my old iPhone, because like even though I got work her phone, it'll be more easier if I can just like, she's always asking for help, so I'm like, okay, I can help you because I know what I'm doing with this iPhone, so it's just easier, and especially I think for older people to use an iPhone, since most of the people in the States use it anyway.
Yeah.
What kind of phone? Like what kind of Android? Like a Galaxy?
It's actually called Oppo.
Oh, Oppo.
Oppo, yeah.
Oh, I only know that because of MKBHD. I don't know if you know who that is. A tech YouTuber.
No.
Okay. Yeah. He's one of the bigger ones on YouTube. But that's the only reason why I know that. I don't. Is that a Chinese brand?
It is a Chinese brand.
It's not over here. It's because it's a Chinese brand. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oppo and OnePlus are not brands that are over here.
What are some of the benefits of having it, or like what are some of the?
Well, the only reason I actually got the phone because I always smash it. I always smash my phone. I always find a way to like destroy my phone.
Like purposely or just accidentally?
Accidentally.
Oh, okay.
So there was a time I lost my phone on a train station, and I needed a phone really badly. So I went like a phone shop the same day, pay off my phone that I lost, and get a new one. And I was looking at an iPhone, but then a person, like the sale person, showed me the Oppo, and he's like, he just hit it against the table like 5 times. He threw it across the room.
Damn.
I was like, I think that's a phone for me. That's definitely a phone for me. So I was like, just get that one.
How long you had it for?
I would say over a year now.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, I used to break my phones a lot too, so I started getting better screen protection in better cases. I broke mine last year. I dropped it in a bucket of water. Yeah.
How you do that?
It was on my bed, and I had a bucket of water in my room for my AC because I can't go out the window, and it fell off my bed into the bucket of water, and that was it. And I had just previously broke because of the screen. I had dropped it at the gym, face down, cracked the middle of the screen, got the screen replaced, dropped it in the water not too long later, and I had to buy a new phone. Yeah, it was bad. I was upset.
Did you buy an upgrade or the same one?
I got the same one, and you know what made me mad, because I have the 11 Pro Max, and like not too long later, the iPhone 12 like went on sale for like the same amount of price I bought this for. I was like, wow. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, I know.
How often do you upgrade your phone?
Not often. I wouldn't have even bought this if, like I said, it would never broke. I got this in 2019 or 2020. I got the 11, whenever the 11 Pro Max came out, I got it because I had the 7. What was it? What was the 7 called? The 7. It wasn't the 7 Plus at the time, was it? Josh, you had it too.
No, it was 8.
No, well, I had the 7. I had the 7 something, 7 plus or something like that. It had like 2 cameras on it. No, I didn't copy you. I had that.
Yeah, he did.
But it was getting too slow for me, so I upgraded. But every like years, I don't plan on upgrading this until USB-C comes into these phones. So
Apple needs to do that.
I know. Hopefully this next one or the one after that. Yeah. That's when I'm gonna upgrade.
How do you upgrade, Jamar? Huh? How often do you upgrade?
I don't upgrade at all. I got the SE. The case is off. My case is over there somewhere. Yeah, it's on the desk, but it's good as long as I can go on my apps and do what I gotta do. It's fine. I don't really need all that perk stuff.
But do you not find it like a lot slower?
Not
because
really.
I realize from people saying each generation it gets slower. So
there are moments where it is slow, but I feel like that happens more so when there's less storage on my phone.
Oh, okay.
And then
which has been happening to you recently.
Yes, it has. I had to delete a lot of stuff. I actually got the idea from you. So what I did is connecting my Google account to my phone, so I can just use Google Photos and all my photos are on there, and I just delete everything. But the group chats are going crazy, like sending gifts and memes and everything. Like that's where everything started rolling up.
Yeah, I be deleting. I don't delete the messages. I just delete like the pictures and stuff with them, so I can just free up space.
So why don't you select the option not to save the camera roll?
Just saving it in the messages, it would take up space.
Okay.
So,
really?
Yeah. So if you send me something, it'll take some.
It takes up it'll take up iCloud space too. You have to turn that off in iCloud to don't save any messages.
There's always your videos too. Like I sent a lot of memes.
I sent a lot of memes. That's why
they always gotta like take up the most space in my phone. I'm like, damn. But if I delete the group chat,
they be accurate though, right?
Huh?
They be accurate. They be on point.
No, that's pretty.
I got another non-music related question. I see you have Balenciagos on your feet. Yep. I know Balenciagos they're expensive. I know because I'm into sneakers myself. Are you just into like sneakers in general, or just like designers?
Sneakers.
You like sneakers?
I like sneakers.
What's your like favorite type of sneakers?
Oh, well, favorite brand sneakers?
Yeah, what's your
say Off-White.
Off-White?
Off-White for sure.
Just straight like you talking about collab Off-White or just
Off-White
okay.
collab? Right. I mean, I don't mind original like
Off-White brand,
but collab's my favorite. Like Air Jordan, Chicago, Off-White.
You got those?
No, I wish I did. I wish I did. But
what's the most expensive pair that you have?
Honestly, Travis Scott.
Oh, you have the ones?
High top ones.
Oh,
the original.
I was able to cop those for retail off the sneakers app, but I didn't plan on keeping because if any shoe goes for a lot, I'm gonna resell it. So, and that's what I usually do.
When I see them shoes, I was like, I want them. I need them. I'll wake up middle of the night just to get them.
How many pairs you got?
Well, I've got 2 pair of Jordans. Balenciagas, Yeezys. But I used to like resell like you did. Just resell. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So you only got a couple pair right now? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, right now I got half of my collection's like for sale, but I have like 60 something pair of shoes right now. Yeah, I know. But I make money off of it, so like it's not like I'm trying to keep them. Like I have I'll say I have like a rotating collection. Like sometimes if I think I'm like, all right, I don't want to wear these anymore, I'll sell them. And sometimes I might even sell them for more than I got them, and they're still used. Like because I take care of my shoes a lot, so I never dirty them up. I like to take care of my stuff now. But yeah, that's how much I got.
I don't know. He be posting pictures of new shoes every day. I'm like, damn.
It's not every day. It's like every couple of days, maybe.
No, it's not. It's every day.
It's every day.
I'm like, say for sale.
Right.
It's just to show them off. Cause I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show my sneakers off. Cause I got a lot. Cause I just started wearing my sneakers more recently, just because like the job I have. Like before, I wouldn't be able to wear them that much, but now like I'm more free to wear my shoes whenever I want to. So I'll switch them up every now and then. And like, and some of these shoes I had for a while, y'all just never seen them because I don't really wear my sneakers. I didn't used to wear them that often, and so when people think when they see them, they go, "Oh, you got new shoes." I'm like, "No, I've had these for a while."
It was just in your bag.
Yeah, it's just in my bag.
Nah, but they're clean.
He's big bone.
Big bone,
no,
right?
He rich. No money.
He rich, yo. Yo, speaking of that, Josh, you can't ever leave me on the podcast with Naeem ever again, yo, because he had a haircut and just started acting totally different.
No. They said, bro, this is regular me.
Yo, his confident, fresh out the barbershop.
Regular me.
What were you doing?
Just a regular.
You smiling like you just
Because I know you lying. Look, go ahead, look in the camera and say you was not acting up.
I was not acting up.
Look, you smiling.
I'm not smiling. It's Josh laughing.
Yo, the man he was in here flaming me, just making mad fun of me, talking about my beard. First of all, he always say I don't have a beard. Now he sees some hair growing on my chin.
Barely. Like, come on, like I wouldn't. That's like pubes, to be honest. Like, come on.
Stop, man.
You want to show the camera?
No. You can see right now, man.
No, they can't.
It's just bad lighting with the couch. It's just everything's
the
bad.
Couch. That's the couch. That's
no,
the couch.
Yeah.
It's the couch, Josh.
Put your chin up.
They don't see nothing.
No, they don't. Let me turn to the side, like right here. Yeah.
No, they not seeing that.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Well, quick question in regards to haircuts and everything.
Yeah.
I realized they're quite expensive here. Like back home, you'd pay like $15 for a high-end haircut.
Like US dollar, like equivalent to US dollars. Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it used to be cheaper here.
Yeah, prices have went up for haircuts. I'll say because the black barbershop is not the same as like the white barbershop. To be honest, it's like two different things. But I only pay like $35 for my cut, even though that's still a lot. They went up over the years. Like I remember I used to pay $10 like when I was younger and a kid. But even like then they went to like 20, 25, and like after when the pandemic came, they raised it up to like 30, and like you tip your barber, so it was like 35. How much one to tip? I didn't really know about tip until recently, so I just started tipping my barber. But yeah, prices have gone up here for haircuts. I don't know how much you would pay for a haircut over here.
Here? Yeah. $50.
Yeah,
oh shit!
I don't know how to cut my hair before I pay $50 for a haircut. I'm sorry. 50? No.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, it did definitely increase, and it sucks. It really sucks because it used to be 10, and then 15. You slowly saw it go up and up and up, and then after COVID, that's when I think it just became normal that it was just more expensive, and I'm like, golly.
If I was rich, like say like an athlete, like a pro athlete, I wouldn't mind paying 50 or 100, like just cause like just a tip line. It's like, okay, I got it. I could help a barber. I know he not doing as well as me. Like I'm not saying he's doing bad, but like I could give him 150. But as a like regular civilian, no, 50, no.
Because some charge what 100, 150.
If you're bro, I'm not paying 100 for a haircut like as a regular civilian. I know some people that do, bro. To be honest, like a haircut. It looked the same. Like most like if you have a decent barber, it's gonna look the same as any other high end cut.
Yeah.
50?
I think when it comes to things like that, it has to be like a special occasion, like a holiday. Then they're like sneaking you in at like 5 a.m. or something like that, or they're going to you like to cut your hair at your house or something like that. That's when you can increase the price or doing a little extra things. I typically think that like doing like facial hair or anything like that's not my hair deserves like an increase, but my barber doesn't think like that also, so I like compensate with the tip or whatever. But I personally, do you feel that way too? That like if they do anything besides like your hair, it should be more. Like I don't know if they do
mustache fade,
like or your like eyebrows.
Well,
or
I
something.
never had a mustache. I never had a beard because still grow it.
Yeah.
It's hard. Jamar just like
you're not the only one. Don't worry.
That's where you come from.
Yeah.
Damn. How often you get a haircut?
Every month.
Okay, every month.
I space it out a bit more.
It used to be like. Okay, no, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Yeah, like I tried to space it out even more, but every month.
Like I know most people used to do like every 2 weeks, but once prices started going up, people was not doing every 2 weeks. Then, cause that's crazy. I can go a couple months without a haircut. To be honest, I used to go. The longest I went was probably like somewhere between like 6 to 8 months because I grow my hair all the time. Usually I switch my hairstyle up. There's a time I was just going for a regular look, so I wouldn't even get a haircut, and then I'll go. So I can go a couple months without a haircut. Now since I'm trying to keep my hair like kind of nice, I will every time I get my hair like rebraided, I'll get a haircut before. But yeah, so it might be like every month now too for me.
Let's see.
How often you go? They look like you haven't had a cut in a minute.
I'm about to get a cut this week, but I tried to get it like I'm trying to go a month and a half. ish. That's usually where it goes. So last time I got it was 3-4 weeks ago. But my hair grows fast. I'm not gonna lie. It do.
Really?
Yeah.
It don't look like it.
Cause I be getting it cut or like it'd be messed up. But anyways,
I got more hair than you though. I got more hair than you now.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, longer than yours. Longer than yours.
How when you take your hair out, like how high is it?
It's probably.
Is it more? I'm gonna show you a picture of what I'm.
But you started off with more hair than me too. If you look at the podcast,
I'm gonna check right now.
Yeah, if you look at the old very first episode, you started off with more hair than me.
I'm not gonna look at. I'm just gonna look at the pictures.
And then I also trim it down.
You had more than me.
When?
Look at the pictures right here. Just the pictures we took. Your hair was definitely we had more hair.
Oh yeah.
What was this?
This is when we first took the pictures before we even recorded the first episode.
No, it's only seen. Oh, I guess go down. Nah, yours is just down.
No, but it's not down. What do you mean down?
Yeah, patted down.
It was not patted down.
Yeah.
Show Josh and let Josh decide. Who had more hair, Josh?
And then I used to get something cut off the top too.
Oh, so you were cutting your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cut my I fade the sides in the back.
No, I'll do the sides and then sometimes I'll take a little bit off the top just because I didn't want it to get too long up top.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, I'm gonna make this work.
So I still started with less than you.
I think you had more.
Did Jamar, right? Yeah. Jamar had more. My hair go fast too. Yeah.
All right, man. All right. But we are getting to that age where
your hair thinning out.
No, I'm not saying that, but where people start running into hair problems.
What? What? Right? What's so funny?
I don't know. But yeah, we are getting to that age, and I'm like, damn, everybody's gonna look a lot different. Even a year, everybody's gonna look a lot different. It is.
How? Well, they say you get your hair from your dad's side, the finger hair genes. Your dad got hair?
Definitely not.
Damn.
Definitely not.
Well, there you go, man. That's what you're looking forward to. Oh no, not your dad's side, your mom's side. That's what it is. I'm totally. They say your mom's side is your mom's side got good hair, like the men in your family, your mom's side.
Yeah.
Oh, so you should be good then. What about you, Jamar? You said your mom's side.
My mom's side's good.
Yeah, good hair, Josh.
It's better than my dad's
I
side.
don't know. My mom's side got good hair.
Then we all good then. But back to the DJ thing.
Yeah.
What skills do you think DJs need to be successful that make them stand out from other DJs?
Being creative, for sure. Knowing how to control the crowd. What music to play. What speed to play even. Skills. Just being positive, being the main one basically.
Yeah, to get above energy and things.
Yeah, if people see you having full of energy, making it just attracts people to you. So
you can't have stage fright. I know that for sure. If you're gonna be in front of a lot of people.
Yeah,
and being definitely the biggest skill to have. Being confident.
Yeah, confidence
is
key.
The key.
Have you been in front of a live crowd before yet?
No.
When do you plan on it soon though?
Hopefully. But I'm definitely gonna pre-record some sets, send it out to clubs back in Belfast. And fingers crossed, hopefully I'll get something soon.
When how long are you over in the States for?
I've got another 2 months. I've got a year internship, so I'm going back in July. End of July.
Are you you excited or about time, or are you damn, I want to go?
In between. I'm excited to go back to my parents, family side, but I'm gonna miss the weather. Dunkin' Donuts. I'll be honest, Dunkin' Donuts is weather for sure.
What part of the cold, the heat? What part of the weather?
Rain.
It's very different in Jersey. We got a lot of weather in Jersey.
We got it all.
I mean, you have seasons.
Yeah. Oh, you guys don't have seasons?
We don't have seasons. We have 70% rain in like the whole year. 70%.
That's not nice though. I mean, I guess I understand your point, like, because you like to see something different. It's like, oh yeah, I don't see that.
And like the highest we get in the summer would be like 60.
Really?
60,
Oh, I would love
70.
it.
60?
60, 70. Maybe it could reach in like heat waves to like 82.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd enjoy that.
Oh, that's
I like
crazy.
that.
60. That's
Yeah.
not like that's not that bad. Is it usually cold over there?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. I'm not a fan of the cold, to be
I mean,
honest.
we don't get snow as well.
Really? So it's just
When
cold?
It's rain.
Oh,
And
rain.
Rain,
okay.
rain. And when it's not raining, it's windy. If it's not windy, it's a bit of sun.
See, that's what, like, that's in my mind. That's what I think of, like, when I'm going like to Ireland or like in the UK area. That's what I think. I'm just like, it's always cloudy over there.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, that's different.
There's no snakes there, right?
Y'all got no snakes?
Yeah.
I mean, it's too
Snakes.
cold.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah,
There's no snakes now.
no snakes. What do you guys? Well, what do we have over here that like you guys don't have over there? In terms, I know they probably have deer, right?
We do have deer.
Yeah,
We do
deer.
have deer. We don't have bears. Like, what else?
No bears.
Mm.
I mean, we don't.
We
really-
definitely have. We
have
don't have
bears.
snakes.
I know we have bears. You don't see them often though.
No.
Do you have scorpions?
No.
Scorpions? No,
Scorpions?
that's
As in like in
that's
Arizona.
out
Like,
west, yeah.
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 No, we did definitely. But in New Jersey wise, definitely bears. We don't have bears.
That's great. It's just like cool to hear like different cultures and like what they got over there, what they don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's actually kind of crazy. You guys, what side of the street you guys drive on? Was that the right side or left side?
Live wise?
No, drive on.
Oh, drive.
Oh.
We drive. Oh gosh, I've been to.
They drive on the opposite.
Yeah, opposite of
so-
us.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't drive on left?
Yeah, we drive on the.
We drive on the left. We drive
and
on
they
the left.
drive on
yeah.
the left.
Oh, I thought I was just like in like England.
No, it's everywhere
No.
but here.
Really?
Yeah.
They drive
No,
on
no,
the
no,
left side?
no. It's
Who does-
everywhere with a UK. Like,
Oh.
so Australia.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they drive on the left side.
So anywhere with like the UK
India.
influence.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
It's
Oh.
like Africa and stuff.
I
You
know.
don't drive on the left side in Canada?
No, because
Yeah.
I know Japan does.
Well, it's mainly
they're cars.
Yeah. But yeah, all Europe drives on the right hand side.
Mm.
Stuff.
I almost got hit so many times when I went to go visit Ireland because I'm looking the opposite way. I'm like, oh, where's the cars coming? And then phew, the other way, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you was driving over there?
No, I was walking, but like crossing
Oh.
the street, I'm looking one side, and I'm like, all right, there's no cars, but the cars are actually coming the other way. I'm like, oh damn, like that's why you check both sides of the street before you cross.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't been over to Europe yet, but I plan on going one day. But I wasn't thinking of this because like I never traveled over there. You gotta have different plugs. Like you gotta bring a
Yeah.
plug
Oh, yeah.
adapter.
Yeah.
And I wasn't thinking that like I saw somebody. I guess they were out in like Dubai and they're like, oh, I don't have anything. They're trying to plug stuff in. Like I can't plug something in. And they were in the comments like grossing. But like a lot of people don't know that if they don't
Yeah.
travel. You wouldn't know
Yeah.
that.
You would
Yeah.
know. You would know. Yeah.
That's
Did you brought an adapter over here?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are y'all that? Because ours are like a 2-prong or 3-prong thing.
Ours is like a 3, so it looks like a triangle.
A triangle. Okay.
But yeah.
I have one. I think it's in my room. It used to be up there.
What
An adapter.
I mean, our outlets. Oh, yeah, the adapter. Okay, I said
Yeah,
our outlets are
yeah.
like that.
Because we got them in our bag for our job. It came with an adapter.
But that's tough.
But speaking of traveling, since you've been here, you've been traveling a lot. Do you want to talk about that? Like, where have you been?
Oh goodness. Okay, so I've been obviously to New York. I'm in New Jersey, Washington,
State or DC?
DC,
Okay.
Philadelphia, well, Pennsylvania, Florida, California, Virginia,
Damn.
and we're planning to go to Massachusetts. And yeah,
I've been in the States for 24 years, and you've been way more
Yeah.
places than
I
me.
mean, yeah.
I was about to ask you, it's like, because many Americans like
Mhm.
I've spoken to haven't traveled much of America.
No.
You live here, and like, I was like, that's quite weird that you haven't been too much. Is there a reason behind that, or?
Well, I would say it costs money to travel, and a lot of people don't have money. I say there's a lot of people like who are poor or just don't have, like I said, don't have the money.
Yeah.
I've been down south because half my family's from Virginia, so I've been like anywhere down south, through like Maryland, Virginia. I've been through Delaware. I've been up north. The furthest up north I've been is to Vermont because my brother went to school up there for like a year or a semester, something like that. I can't remember how long. But I've never been out west. I've been out the country though. I've been to like the Caribbean island, like on the cruises a couple of times. But I never out west. Let's say it does cost money to travel, so like a lot of people don't have money. But when people do travel, it's mostly into the States. I don't know if I talked about this before on our podcast, like a different episode, but like when United States is very big, so
it's very big.
Us traveling to like somewhere out west or anything else, it's almost like traveling to another country, even though like we're all in this same country together, but it's very different cultures. If I go to Florida, very different. They talk different, got a different accent, they eat different. It's not really much alike. Even South Jersey, North Jersey and South Jersey, two completely different things. Yeah, it's like,
I mean, we get the same thing in Northern Ireland. There's like different counties.
Okay, yeah.
So each county has like a different accent. So I see where you're coming from.
Like there's certain items like we'll call there's a sandwich. It's like famous in New Jersey. It's called it has two names. Taylor ham. It's called a Taylor ham sandwich. They call it up north. Down South Jersey, they call it a pork roll. And even like tissues, they might call it a Kleenex. We might call it tissue. We might call something a bandage, like something you put on your knee.
Yeah.
We call it by the actual brand name, Band-Aid. And so it's just like a lot of stuff is just different from South Jersey, what they do down there to up here.
Fair.
So yeah, traveling anywhere in the States, very different from everywhere else. Like a lot of culturally different stuff. So I know like foreign people to like the US, they think like when they think of Americans, they don't really know anything about other countries and stuff like that. And you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's just it's a lot of others. Like there's a lot of stuff like when you're in the States.
In school, like do you have geography?
Yeah, we have geography.
So do you like usually focus on the United States, or do you actually focus on?
We'll focus on like continent, location, and then our state.
We'll do it. So they'll put in like social studies for us, like that's like more middle school stuff. So we'll learn about like geography. It's not an actual class. They call it social studies. I know over here and where we went to school at, we'll learn about we'll learn about our history, like in the States and geography stuff like that. And we'll also learn other countries. But I mean, we're not diving too deep into other countries, but like placement and where they are. But like culture wise, not really, unless you're taking like a certain type of course on that.
Okay. Another thing though with the traveling that I noticed that saves you a lot of money when you travel is that you're okay with hostels.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like it's like sharing rooms.
It's a dorm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm thinking a hostel. I'm thinking some.
No.
I mean, lately I did have a bad experience.
Oh really?
My friend Scott.
Yeah.
I was asleep, but a man woke up middle of the night. Started running back and forth.
Oh, what?
Knocking the door. I was like Scott was panicking, but I find that quite funny when he was talking about it. I mean, I'm a deep sleep, so
good thing nothing happened. But for those of you that don't know, hostels are basically just sharing a room. It can be different though. It can be like individual room, right? Or is it like a?
There's like different types. There's like a 12 bed, 8 bed, 6 bed, 4 bed. Me and Scott usually focus on like the smallest one.
Yeah.
So California, we went to the hotel / hostel, but we actually got our like private room.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty nice. So
this is not like an Airbnb.
So all these people are sharing the room. If there's 12 people that are all sharing the room, you don't know who they are.
Is this like an app for this?
Well, you can use.
I know Airbnb can do it. That's the only one I know.
Hostel World, you call it?
I've never heard of that. Wow, this is like my first
time hearing all these.
I mean, there is pretty good hostels that you can like lock yourself. Like it's like a, I don't know. It's very like futuristic. You just it's like a
pod.
Yeah. It's like a pod that you just walk in, close yourself, and you're in the pod.
So I like underneath the same bed.
Yeah. So if this room was a hostel, I would sleep here, and then like some stranger could sleep on that couch. And then like I'll have my bags underneath the couch or something,
but obviously
somewhere.
You would read the reviews first if there's any if you see any negatives. No.
Is that like a foreign person thing? Because I don't know any Americans that would do something like it, because Americans crazy, man.
No, someone from our job does it too. Like people that like really like traveling, they do it because it saves a lot of money. Yeah. It saves a lot of money.
How much is like a hostel?
That's more of you.
for a night, you'd be looking $30 to $40.
Okay.
Yeah, compared to like 180 whatever for a hotel.
All for breakfast as well. So
who cooks?
I think it's just like already like it's like cereal.
Oh, okay. That's I've never heard of this. Like,
I mean, if I see bad reviews, I was like, no, I'll look for a hotel. But if I see like 9 out of 10, it's like, why not? It saves money.
Were you flying out to these like other states, or were you like driving, train?
Well, I drove with my parents to Virginia. Okay. I drove to Washington. We took the bus to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. But yeah.
That's
I mean, good. When it's not busy at work, all I do is just look through flights, the cheapest option. Like, and for example, California, we planned it in a week.
How expensive was the flight?
170.
Really, that's not bad.
There and back. Yeah,
that's actually cheap. Was it like Spirit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
that's actually that's a good. Cause I remember to Miami like a couple years back. I remember like I think this might have been around COVID. It was like 200 there and back to Miami, but you said 170 to California.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's a good price.
And like for example, today we've been looking for flights and stuff. For the 3rd of June, we find flights to Miami for like 100, so 120.
Okay.
For 2 days, so might as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of tips and tricks, like certain days that you look for, like traveling from Wednesday to Thursday, or not Thursday, but Wednesday to Tuesday would be a little bit cheaper than leaving on like a Saturday or a Sunday morning.
I mean, I think Saturdays would be cheap as well.
Cheap as well? Okay.
It's the day before, like, when you go out, basically. People don't want to fly on the same day that you want to go out, like, party and stuff, so I think flying on Fridays, Sundays, even Mondays is quite expensive. So my advice, probably look for Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can get your best flights.
Right now, you said this is what you're working. You're working an internship. You said, right?
Yeah.
It's a paid internship.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say because like I'm gonna say to be going everywhere it must be paid.
Yeah.
How did you find like this internship though?
Through college.
Okay.
Through college, yeah. I actually was quite panicking because I couldn't find anything like for placement. I had an option to go to Florida to work in like a clubhouse, but I think that's not my type. I don't want to do
like a sports,
as in like a golf club.
Okay.
So I wouldn't think that's sort of my type.
What do you call that over here, Jamar? What he says, not a clubhouse, but what we call it?
Resort.
That's a club.
No, but I feel like there's another name for it. I just can't think of it right now. Damn, I'm really lost on the word.
Like a resort? A resort, like a lodge, like a
country. Oh yeah, it is a club. A country club. That's what I was thinking.
Club.
Yeah, we would. Country club. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a club, but a country club. That's what I was thinking. Thanks, Jamar.
Anytime. Anytime. But what's your major? Like what you're studying in school?
Oh yes. It's called travel and tourism.
Do you call it major?
What do y'all call it?
Course.
Okay.
Course. Yeah. So it's travel and tourism management. It's a 4-year degree. On our 3rd year, we can go out and work. If you don't want to, you can obviously skip the 3rd year and finish off your degree. But I think going out to States is a great experience.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend to people. It does teaches you like a lot, like as in being independent, managing yourself with like money wise and stuff, and just meeting your friends. I would definitely recommend placement, and definitely outside your own country.
Yeah,
for sure. That's my.
I don't see a lot of Americans doing that though, like going to a different country.
I had an American friend, and she said exactly the same.
They don't see a lot of Americans do that. Yeah,
don't do that.
I don't see that either. Like, y'all can name anybody that went to do that?
No, someone in ours.
In our grade. In our grade?
Yeah, studied abroad.
Who?
I think it was Graham.
Holy, he did.
He studied abroad.
But it was that was like he graduated a year before us, and then I think he went to like South America somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like one kid though, but it's not a lot though.
Yeah, my girl also studied abroad too.
She does?
She did. She did.
She did.
Yeah, she went to Italy.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that's
I wanted to do
crazy.
that.
It sounded lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds good.
I don't know. I can't see my like being in another country. Like I couldn't move out the States. Just like family over here, and this is stuff I want to do in terms of like my career.
Mm.
I'll go on trips over there, but in terms of staying on like I'll move to a different state as as much, but I couldn't see myself doing like extended stay in another country.
So you would move out of New Jersey, or
I'll move. Yeah, I want to move out of New Jersey.
You do?
Yeah, at one point in my life, I'm trying to get out of New Jersey. I don't like the cold weather.
Yeah,
that's the biggest reason.
Fair.
I don't like the cold weather. I be inside most of the day, so if it was warmer, I'd have no problem being out.
Like what temperature would you want?
Like the south temperature.
Oh, just hot all the time.
70, 80.
Well, whatever they got down south, that's what I want.
Get
warm
hot.
weather.
Okay.
It's not. They don't get cold like that down there. Like in the winters,
But you get a lot of more hurricanes and stuff.
There's
a downside.
That's in like that's in like the southernmost. I'm not trying to go that
Oh, so
far.
you're going to Carolinas, and
like
stuff.
Carolinas, Georgia,
Yeah.
that area. Not not like Florida, Louisiana.
Those hurricanes and like tornadoes going further up, and then you start to lose that stuff.
Yeah, like the Carolinas Carolinas. If you're on the, I'll say the easternmost part of the seaboard, you're gonna get hit by a hurricane. But I'm not trying to live. I don't want to be that far out. I mean, that far out to the coast. Like where we're at right now in New Jersey, like we can get hit by a hurricane, but we're not gonna get flood damage from like the ocean and stuff like that, unless you're near some type of waterway like a river. It might flood. But yeah, like that area, I don't want to go anywhere in like the Midwest area because that's like tornado alley down there. To like Tennessee, West Virginia, all that. I don't want to be out there. Tornadoes is crazy. I could do a blizzard. I could do a hurricane in like this area, but a tornado? No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do y'all have like stuff like what do y'all have out there?
No.
You don't have no hurricanes?
No hurricane. Well, we do have hurricanes, like really high winds, but we would never have a tornado.
Damn.
Never tornado. No.
Wow, that's actually crazy. Y'all have like
that's nice. I mean,
I would say forest fires or anything?
It could happen.
Good.
It could happen like in our very like heat waves. It could happen, but not very often.
So like what's like the worst like weather event y'all get? Just a lot of rain?
Rain and wind together. That's probably the worst we can get.
Wow. Do y'all ever like have to cancel school because of like something like it's too bad?
Because of the rain or weather?
It's quite funny. They wouldn't cancel school because of rain or anything. But if you get legit that much snow,
a little bit.
Close school.
It's because you don't have like the set infrastructure like salt the roads, like a lot of that.
We do, but there is some hills as well. So there's school buses that can't go up.
Okay.
And stuff. So
that's like Florida.
Yeah, because down south they'll do this. If they get snow, they'll cancel it because they don't have the set infrastructure.
But even if you get like 5 centimeters of snow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just really? Like that.
Well,
down south, like they might get a little bit
any
more
snow.
Because they don't know how to drive in conditions like that, and so they'll go like regular speed, thinking like you can go that, but you can't because their roads aren't salted. Like I said, so they will have to get like salt imported from like another state to get down there. So yeah, that's why they usually be canceling school. You might see if it snows a little bit, you're probably gonna see a lot of car crashes down south just because they think they could drive regular on those type of roads, but you can't.
You'll be an expert. It's like, yo, find Naeem.
How do I get to find me inside? Because I know I'm not driving out. Like I know y'all's road's not salted. I'm not going out there.
Right.
Oh no, it's hard. I've tried.
Yeah.
Driving in snow,
sliding.
Yeah. The slides.
It's quite fun.
It's
once you get and stuff. Yeah.
Hey,
once you get out,
hit something.
Like you start to get used to it.
Can you drive over here?
Yeah.
Like you have your license?
Yeah.
Like your license from over.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
So like, say a cop pulled you over, you would just show him your regular license. Yeah. That's creepy. I don't know if a lot of cops know that though, because I've seen like videos on YouTube where like some guy, I think he had like a license from like Dubai or something like that. He was driving over here. He said, "Oh, you can't drive over here because it's not American license." Like, no, like that works though. Like you can drive like over here.
Their license is different too. Right? You guys don't have your height on there on your license.
We don't have.
How do you get in bars? Like you show them your regular ID.
Yeah, ID, and that's it.
So
You don't see nothing?
No.
Okay, because I don't know if bouncing like Ireland or Northern Ireland.
I don't know if I should say this, but I only turned 21 in January, and I've been going out a lot earlier than January. I was just using my friend's passport.
People do that here too.
Oh, you use your passport to get in bars?
I mean, yeah.
Oh wow! I don't like I said.
The thing is, I look completely different than my friend.
Okay,
and he can.
Yeah.
Agree.
They don't look alike.
I was just getting in, no problem.
I think it's like just because it's foreign, they're like, looks like the right age. It really depends on where you go. I think if it's a more like a popular area, like in New York, I doubt it would work like that. But since it's local and this is not a New York or a Philadelphia type of place, the bouncers are like won't know that much.
Oh, 1 hour? Oh, okay. You want to
get 104 or 140? I saw 1 and then I looked away and then I saw.
It's 4. Not for you. It's not.
Oh.
I don't know what it was either, to be honest. I saw 1. I got confused. It was a big ass pause. Okay. I didn't see this. I saw this.
Yeah, I saw 1 and a 4. So like 140 or 104. Okay. All right. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the more popular the bar is, the stricter the bouncers are that can easily call it out. I don't even know how they can spot like a fake ID. If someone shows me that, like I'm not going to know the difference. I work at a restaurant and they're like, if someone shows you the ID and as long as it doesn't look like obviously fake or it doesn't look like the person, then you're not trained in figuring out what's a fake ID and what's not. But if someone looks real young, then I'm like, all right, let me see your ID. And if it doesn't look like them, I'll be like, all right, stop. I haven't had to do that to anyone, but like, it's hard to tell. Yeah, just because I can get in trouble for that.
Oh, so it's only because you'll get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
you'd be like,
yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't really care. It depends on what they do. I definitely wouldn't let them drink too much because that's a big thing too. That if someone goes, let's say someone goes to bar 1, gets hammered, and if they come to wherever I'm at and I serve them at least 1 drink, anything that happens after them, like if they go home and crash, then I'll get in trouble for that. Like I can get pay a fine, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That is one stupid rule. I don't understand.
What?
21.
Oh, 21 age?
Oh yeah, because it's 18.
18.
18. Yeah. I don't. It's crazy because like so you can enter the army at 18. You have to sign up for the draft once we turn 18, which is I think is crazy because that's still a kid to me. Any teen to me is still a kid. So like 18, 19, that's still your teen. Like it's still like it's damn near the same as 16 to me. So yeah, it is. I don't know the reason for the age for 21. It is a weird one, but if I was in charge of the rules, to be honest, I wouldn't even have the drinking age at 18. I still think that's young. I'll put at 20. Everything at 20. You could join the army at 20. You could drink at 20. Like 20 be the age for adulthood. That's just like that's what I feel like. Once you turn 20, you're like an adult.
What do you think about that? Since it's 18 for you,
I think it's okay because, I don't know. I believe it's okay. I wouldn't put it lower. For sure. I wouldn't put it lower because they'll probably do some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
If they lower it. I kind of agree on 20. It would be a smart idea. But I think 18 would be
the lowest you go.
Lowest I would go.
I like 22 just because that people that are 18 or younger than 18, they try to use fake IDs. Now, if it's a 16-year-old talking to someone at a bar, you're just like, oh my gosh, that person 16 rather than closer to 21. Like a 16-year-old has a better chance of getting into somewhere where you only have to be 18 rather than getting into somewhere where you have to be 20 or 21 because a 16-year-old is not going to look like a grown, hopefully.
I don't understand where did they get the age of 18 to be an adult though? That's just like wow, like to me, like I said, they're still a kid to me, even though like they're a legal adult. But like if you see an 18-year-old with like a 40-some-year-old like in a relationship, bro, that's like dating a kid, bro. Like it's still a kid to me. I don't know, but I know I'm probably like happy with it. Like 18, like when your turn to get to drink, I'm like 18, that must be cool. For y'all, what was I about to say though? So if y'all, if you came over here at like 18, you wouldn't be able to drink though.
Nope.
But you can go if you was 18, you can go over to where he's from and then just drink and be fine. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You gotta go a few months without it legally. What's it called? What was I about to say?
What age y'all start driving now?
17.
17. That's when you can get your license.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about like? Do you have like a permit or anything like that?
As in, like, is that
like so? A permit to us is you're able to start driving, but you have to have an adult in your car.
Oh yeah, so you can start.
You have restrictions.
Yeah, a lot of restrictions. Okay, so 16.
Yeah.
Y'all have like a permit or no?
So it's a green card, like it's basically like an ID card, but it has like a L sign, so as a learner.
Okay.
And it's a green card, and when you pass, they just say like UK, and it's a white card. Shows like it's a full license.
Okay, ours is like a piece of paper.
Really?
It's a whole piece of paper. Yeah, like a foldable piece of paper. Yeah, you usually keep it in the glove box. So like you're only really just learning how to drive. So when I was using my permit, I was just going with my dad, just driving around and stuff like that. So
do we have one where you can't drive up past a certain time? Is that right when you get? That's just permit.
That's
permit, and there's a restricted license.
That's the probationary license.
Oh, probation, yeah.
But it's only for a certain age group because I have a probationary license right now.
Yeah.
But it didn't apply to me because I'm above 21.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to
Once
be
you reach the age limit.
I think it's like if you're below 21, you can't drive from 11 to like
5 in the morning.
5 or something like that.
Yeah. So if you're below 21, is like the license like port rate, and then it's landscape.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's landscape. Mine is landscape too. So that's like if you're below that age, you get the vertical one.
Horizontally. Speaking of that probationary license, I got in trouble for that.
For driving
past 11. I was so mad.
That's your fault.
Yo, listen. So
I was going to drive. That's what
I was. It was I was leaving work and I was working at a restaurant, and you don't get out until after 11. And a few times I get pulled over, and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know why I was getting pulled over. I have
you don't know how to drive."
Yeah, I do know how to drive. I'm a safe driver.
If you was always getting pulled over, then
it was a few times. It was a few times I'll get pulled over, and they'll check it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm just going home. I just came from work." And then like they'll see me in my uniform, and they're like, "All right," they'll let me go. But there was one cop. And he's like, "Oh man, you're driving past 11. I'm gonna let you off with just driving past 11, so you won't get in that much trouble." And that stayed on my record, and now I can't use DoorDash because of it.
Does it expire or anything?
I don't know. I think I gotta
go to the DMV.
Yeah, I gotta do some things that I've been procrastinating because I don't really want to. I mean, I can still Uber Eats.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I'm like, dang, to this day, like it's still affecting me now. I'm 24.
Wow. No, you bad driver. If they pulled you over more than once,
Jamar drives.
I'm a safe driver.
He got his seat up 10 and 2. Yeah, it's like Jamar drives like this.
I see, but like
it was DWB.
I've only been pulled over one time, and that was because of lights.
Yeah.
How you drive, Josh? Like you got one hand like this?
I drive one hand, yeah, or I drive like this. Like I literally just.
You got the one hand at the bottom?
Yeah.
That's how I drive. I keep my one hand at the bottom.
Can you drive a shift?
No. That's not.
I gotta learn how to do it.
It's a dying thing over here driving manual. Like there's some certain cars that have like manual, but like they don't make like a lot of cars aren't being made with manual. Even like some of the best cars are being changed to automatic now.
I want to learn it.
I don't have a care.
It's fun. It's a lot more funner.
That's what I hear.
That's the fun stick.
You drive stick? Oh, obviously you say it's fun.
Yeah.
Or the fun pedal. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
When you were learning how to drive, did you learn how to drive manual or
manual
first?
That was your first manual?
I heard that's like the best way to learn.
I mean,
manual first and automatic.
From friends, I heard when you pass license here, you can drive manual and automatic.
Yeah.
But when you pass on automatic back in UK or Ireland, Northern Ireland, you can only drive automatic. You would have to do a certain drive license for a manual.
Really?
And also insurance. Here, if you insure the car, everyone can drive it. But back home, if I insure myself for a car, you just can't drive it.
Oh, so
each one of you have to insure yourself for the car.
Wow. And everyone would have to make payments on the car?
Yeah.
Yo, they still, they getting y'all over there. Yo, that's crazy. I know insurance companies getting ran up over there. Actually, they must be richer than American insurance companies.
Honestly, the insurance is so high as well. Wow. For a young age, you pay like $3,000 a year.
Damn.
What?
Yeah. Like as soon as you pass, you want to get insurance, depending on like the car, how many like liters it has and stuff. But like a 1.6 car, you pay like 2.5
a year.
A year.
Yeah. See, like insurance here, you just add to the insurance and it'll go up a little bit, but it won't.
Yeah. No, it's incredible.
Gee. Oh my gosh.
No, that's a crazy amount.
You can't get in no accidents. You can't do anything to let that go up. Hell no. I'm good. Damn. Have y'all ever been into an accident?
No.
Yeah.
I don't drive. Oh yeah, you did. You got hit, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tell us about it, man.
Man, I'm sick. So I was minding my business, driving. I was going to my uncle's house. It was like at 6:30 in the afternoon, about evening. Someone rear-ended me.
You said 6:30 in the afternoon?
In the evening.
You said afternoon at first, right?
I said evening.
All right.
Hey.
I'll see it back in. I swear evening. Afternoon.
But yeah, someone rear-ended me. Totaled the car.
Damn.
It was on the driver's side rear, by the rear wheel, so by the gas tank and everything.
Damn. That's crazy.
Totaled the car.
That was the only one? The only accident
only
you've ever been?
I've never had an accident.
Does that get like affect your insurance if you get into an accident, even if it wasn't your fault? I can't. I hate that.
I think that's very stupid.
So the insurance will go up,
bro. Especially if it's not your fault.
If your insurance company pays you for any issues, then your insurance goes up. So
yours went up.
Yeah.
Like by how much?
I don't know. I cut it off.
Oh.
Because I have the car. Because you could stop it. You can literally cut it off and then start it again.
That's crazy. Damn.
Have you ever been in any accidents?
Yes, once.
Ooh.
I was in America.
Really?
Yeah. Damn. I wouldn't want to get.
Yeah, I was in an Uber ride to my boss's party. I was like, God.
Oh yeah, you weren't driving, but like the Uber driver got into the accident.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
I thought when you said it, I thought you were driving.
No.
I'm
a good driver.
I do remember you saying that. You want to explain what happened?
That's crazy. An Uber driver crashing, like, yo, imagine me the passenger, like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah. Did you get any like refund or anything from that compensator?
That's a 1-star right there.
You get a refund?
No.
Man, I would.
Actually, I don't know. It wasn't.
You didn't order it.
Patrick,
okay.
It was weird. We were just going straight, and then we just got hit from the left side. I was like, Jesus.
Was any of you on the left side of the car?
Yeah, my friend Patrick, yeah.
So he felt that.
Oh, yeah, see.
Probably did, yeah. He did say his back is quite sore, but...
Oh, yeah, I would have tried to get the check.
I told him, but he's like, I was like,
see? Okay. Yeah, I would have ran his back.
I got into an accident myself, too, once.
You drove?
Yeah, I was driving.
Of course.
So what happened was I was late for an exam, right? And I was at a stoplight, creeping up. I wasn't driving full speed, but you know when you're at a stoplight and you're slowly creeping up, you'll stop and then slowly creep up a little bit more. I was doing that, and I was trying to defrost the window, so I went down to like just quick little boom and look back up. But in that amount of time that I looked down to hit the button, I tapped someone in the back pause. And and then he's like, damn it. And it was early. I was late for my exam. And it wasn't too bad. His bumper started leaning a little bit. And he was like, I don't want to get insurance involved. Like, let me get your contact. And then like, I'll bring my car to the mechanic and tell you how much it was. If he said it was anything like over like 1,000 or anything, because you really couldn't tell. Like it was a slight
on the car
bump. It was an older car.
You got that hoopty at the time?
It was my Volkswagen, if you remember that one. One. And he said it was like 300, and I just gave him 300, and we both went about our day.
Wait, you crashed him?
Yeah, I hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's when you go to the mechanic and be like,
yeah,
300.
Damn. I mean, it's better
than having my insurance go up and everything like that. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? let's go. And then ever since
Mr.
that,
Good driver.
You said what?
All right, Mr. Good driver.
Yeah, I am. Look, I can drive 10 and 2.
you can't,
I can
bro.
also do this. It
I'm
depends
just
how
saying,
far
that
I'm
sounds like
driving.
you actually the worst driver out of us because you've been in a car accident and you got like some type of something on your record.
No, you done some. You.
Yeah.
I've been in the
I
car
have
one time.
I
with
have
you.
no nothing on my record. I never been in
No,
a car
there's
accident.
nothing there. But when we went to
Oh no, he's talking about so we went to Fridays. It was my birthday.
Friday,
Yeah.
he made the turn.
It was
into
dark
the
as
other lane.
It was dark as hell outside. I didn't, and I don't know. I don't know this place. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So I'm driving, coming down the road, and I'm looking. It's saying this shit's gonna be on my right, but they're not telling me like how many feet when to turn. So I'm just driving, looking, and then like it was like turn like in like 50 feet or some shit like that, and I'm about to pass. So I'm like, so I whip into the lot, and there's a car coming, but like, I didn't hit the car. Like they stopped. But I'm like, bro, like the GPS, I don't know what the fuck it says. It's dark. The GPS wasn't giving me good instructions, bro. But we made it there safe. We made it there safe. Did you had your seatbelt on, right?
You're absolutely right.
All right, then. So we made it there safe. And you here right now, right?
You're absolutely right.
All right, then. Thank you.
Look,
They said best driver here.
No, everybody was traumatized because that's not been like I heard that story from like two different people.
They was backseat driving the whole time,
It was me
especially
and
Deshaun.
Yeah.
Deshaun just out here chatting. You know Deshaun. Oh, look at that driving. Bro, I'm just on the highway. Oh, he's swerving. I'm like, come on. He just talking.
Yo,
You know Deshaun being Deshaun.
Yo, he was like, I'll never get in the car with him ever again.
So he said, either me or you have to drive.
Yeah, all the way back. That's funny. I had a moment like that too. I know it's bad right now, but I was driving to Vermont and Devontae didn't have his license at the time, and I started like dozing off a little bit, and I'm like, oh shit, and he's already knocked. I'm like just slowly fall asleep. You know, one of those like when you're really tired, and then all I hear is. And a big ass truck goes right by me. I'm like, oh, and I just act like I didn't swerve or like anything crazy. I did a little jolt a little bit, and Devontae wake up. God. Yo. And the side eye he gave me, bro, was the funniest shit ever, bro.
Nah, I can see it too, bro.
He just looked at me in the corner of my eyes, and I was awake after that. Like I didn't fall asleep. It was so funny, bro. I have his face like planted in my brain right now because I'll never forget that moment. But yeah, I promise you I'm a good driver though. Besides those few instances,
that's two.
Do you have points on your license? As in, like, do you get points?
You can get points. Yeah, I think it's like if you get like 6, I think you can get your like license suspended or something like that. It's
I've got
like
3 on my license.
Damn,
I've got 3.
Speeding.
Speeding.
Yeah.
Here?
All right, that's different. No. That's different.
Oh, damn.
You're a car guy, right?
Motorbike.
Motorbike.
Really? Speeding.
Oh, okay.
How fast were you going?
90.
Well, they use. You gonna say you can use miles per hour or kilometers? Because I know it's different.
We got miles.
Y'all got miles over there?
Yeah.
That's what y'all use.
Ireland uses kilometers. Northern Ireland uses miles.
Really? I thought everyone else used kilometers. That's crazy.
Let me guess. You were going 95 around there?
You was going above that?
45.
45 miles?
45 on a 30.
Really?
Oh, that's not that bad.
And we get 3 points late. Yeah.
Damn.
How long do points last?
3 years.
Can you get them take them off like do like a class or something?
You can, but apparently I went over the limit to do a class, so I have to keep.
Damn. And like, what's the most points y'all can get?
12.
12. And what happens if you get 12? You get suspended?
Suspended.
Oh.
How long?
I think you have to redo the tests.
Damn.
And stuff. So.
Oh no.
I don't like. I had to do redo my test only because, well, I had a permit and expired, and then I had to go back and retake the test.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I didn't have to take the test. I had to just sign up for my permit again. Then I had to drive for like a certain amount of time. Then I had to take the test to get my license. I went back. I went to take my test. Didn't pass it the first time. I was sick too. Cause I wasn't trying to go back there.
The driving part or the written part?
The written part.
Okay.
There was but they were asking questions that really weren't related to my driving. They was asking about CDLs. Yeah, DMV. They're asking about CDLs, and CDLs has nothing to do with us. So I think it was a commercial driving license. I don't care about like I didn't know these questions. I'm sitting there like I was taking practice tests at home, and I'm taking the real test. I'm like CDL. I'm like, they asking questions. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, so I'm just guessing, and then I didn't pass.
Test?
Like, huh?
It's hard.
The what?
That's hard.
The one at the DMV is hard, but the one you take in high school, they'll give you one in high school.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. And I'm like, wow, you only need like an 80 something to pass.
An 80.
80?
Yeah.
It's 80? Okay, yeah. I think I had like an 82 or 83 when I passed.
Would U-Hauls we consider the CDL shit?
No.
You could drive them.
That's that's like working for a company, truck company, like tractor trailers and stuff like that.
As long as your license is good, they'll give you the car.
Yeah, bro. You can rent a U-Haul if you want it.
I know. I drove some before.
So why would you think you need it?
I didn't know if it fall like I didn't know if like that like it could have been under that category, and that's why it was on the test, because I don't know why they would have that in the test if you're not trying to get your CDL license.
That's why I was like, man, I'm like, why are they asking me about CDLs on my driver's license test?
It's only if you have like freight.
Huh?
It's only if you have freight, like carrying stuff for CDL.
And I think you have to pay for the test too.
Yeah, you do. I failed it 4 times.
What?
The DMV one? Yes.
Damn.
4 times?
Because I went up to the lady. She was like, yeah. Not the one in high school. High school first one. First try. But the DMV one?
It's harder.
The lady was like, you took the harder one first. And then I took the easiest one last.
Damn.
Wait, why'd you passed in high school or you didn't pass in high school?
I passed in high school, but
his
I didn't have.
expired.
Oh.
Yeah, my birth certificate wasn't. I didn't have it. And I'm not from New Jersey, so I had to get one from DC, and that took too long, so mine expired like yours.
Damn,
that's actually crazy.
You think you guys will pass if you took the test now?
The written test?
I'll have to start.
No,
I have to study again.
Yeah,
I mean, I just got my license not too long ago. I didn't drive. I don't go anywhere, so I don't really be driving. So by the time it was convenient to get one, so I was like, okay, I'll get my license now.
You know what I hate driving is the roundabouts. Like, you know the one by Duncan?
You know how to drive that?
No, I do know how to, but I hate it. It's just like, because at least the one that they put in Morristown, people don't know how to drive there. So I'm like, I'm going around and it's just, I'm okay. I'm confident in how I drive is how other people's drive around the roundabouts. No. Like, even before they put it in Morristown, I knew how to go around that. It's just that other people, man.
No, recently, someone went into the wrong lane going around the roundabout.
Oh my goodness.
So they were on the wrong side going around. I was like, what?
Wait, going counterclockwise?
Yes.
What?
See?
What?
Yes. And they had to do a whole U-turn in the middle of the roundabout.
Yo, it's crazy because I was going to the dentist today to get my permanent crown in.
Yeah.
And so I was like behind this car in the roundabout. They stopped in the middle of the roundabout. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
I don't understand.
Americans can't drive. I do get that feeling sometimes.
It's roundabouts.
Some can't. You're absolutely right.
They're not They're not really common. They just started sprouting up recently. So I understand like how some people don't know how to use it. But I'm like, it's not that complicated. You see the yield sign. The only yield sign is like once you're entering a roundabout, you have to wait for other cars if they're coming. They just go follow the line and be out of it. It's really not that hard.
I do find it like extremely weird that you don't have as much roundabouts here.
It's just like
it's
New
crazy.
Jersey,
They're safer
mostly.
too.
We've got like 3 lanes up a roundabout.
You have 3 lanes?
3 lane roundabout.
Oh, we have like the only roundabout I know is 2.
Yeah,
2.
We got.
It depends on where you are. I know Maryland has a lot. Maryland, DC, Virginia, they have a lot, and they'll have like 2. Some will have 3.
Yeah.
Like it's roundabouts are safer. Like I watched a video on how roundabouts are safer than intersections because like you have crossing like lanes coming across, and when you have a roundabout, you just fall and like there's really
just go in the circle.
Like there is, it's really just follow the lines, like just like you would on a regular street. Like, but people be confused, I guess.
The funniest,
more than confused, they're just dumb.
Yeah. Like that one person we saw when I was dropping you off.
Oh, that was fucking ridiculous.
Yo, so I'm dropping him off, and some lady, I don't know what she was doing. She ran a red light a little bit, but instead of just going,
run it, she stopped.
Yes, she stopped in the middle of the intersection. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna run it, just run it. But then she stayed there.
She didn't move at all.
The whole red light.
She didn't move. She didn't even try to move.
Yo, I was turning left and I'm looking at her.
She's still in the way.
Yo, what's going on? I don't know. I wanted to drop him off and then get back to the spot just to see if I was
like, Jamar, go record that. Go record that.
Yeah, but she was going by then.
That's crazy.
Dying.
Just sitting there, did not move. I was looking in the mirror the entire time.
That's crazy. You know, and it's crazy. Like people really can't drive because even on the green, bro, I don't understand how people don't know how to navigate the green. The green, have you been up?
Oh yeah.
So like, there's I'll say coming out of like from 40 where Starbucks is at. So there's this lane where if you're in a right lane, you only could go right. But there are people trying to go across into like the street light. I'm like, bro, you don't know. You have to be in the left lane for that to go like around that way. And it's just like, that's when people can't drive. Like, and even the sign says it right in front of you, but like still like people can't drive.
For those of y'all who don't know,
just follow.
Oh yeah,
Morristown, the green is basically like a park that's like a square, and there's lanes on all sides, but it's a one way going around the green.
Yeah,
and I've seen people go the wrong way on that as well. Like, it's a one way, but they're going the opposite way. And it's like, yo, what are you doing?
See, I went up the one way to my house, like the one by a salad house. I went up that, but that was like at 1 o'clock in the morning. There's no cars.
You went up the wrong way?
I went up it on purpose.
Oh man,
there's no cars coming.
See,
there's no cars coming.
Now we gotta ask, who's a better driver?
The person with nothing on their record.
You can't count though.
Why?
You can't
Why
count.
Can't I count that?
Because you're not driving as much, so obviously your record's gonna be cleaner.
Look, I didn't say I was a safe driver. That's what I didn't say. I said good driver. Yes.
I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Have y'all ever seen an accident live?
Yeah.
I've been in an accident, like not driving, like when I was younger, like a kid. So I guess, yeah.
Do you remember the one at Seaside? The first day?
Oh shit! Yeah. Yo, that's absolutely crazy. Yo, it happened right in front of our motel. Like it was
like the intersection right there.
Right in the intersection. Oh, it was bang! Everybody turned around like
I thought it was a gunshot. I was like, what?
It was mad loud. Everyone was like, oh, like I started recording on my camcorder. But I lost all the day one footage from it because I deleted it by accident and there was no trash can. It was just deleted. So I'm like, damn. But it was crazy.
Have you ever seen an accident?
No. Well, once on a motorbike, but it wasn't very serious.
Like they didn't like fly off of that?
No, are you saying you were on it and you saw one?
I saw one.
Like while you were driving your motorbike, or
yeah.
Okay, that's
my friend. It's quite funny. It was his like second time on his bike, and he didn't know how to like lean, so he went into the bushes. And when he got in front of the bushes, like he didn't realize how like good his brakes were.
Oh, he did
a flip. He done a front flip.
Oh, damn!
Like he wasn't hurt or anything.
Yeah,
so that's good. But it was so funny.
Wait, do you need a permit for a bike?
You do a course.
Okay.
A 50cc to like a 125. You just do a course. Above that, you need to do like a license. There's 3 types of license: A class, and then A1.
Okay.
What type of bikes do you like?
Sports bikes. Sports bikes,
like Suzuki or something like that.
Suzuki,
Ninja,
Yamaha's, Ninja. Yeah.
I don't have a bike. I want to get a motorcycle license though. I do want to get one.
Well, but
that's
my
what I'm
favorite
trying
one's
to get.
like
You just need a permit.
Ducati.
I know that brand.
Yep,
I know that
Ducati.
brand. Yeah, I know that.
I love Ducatis.
BMW makes motorcycles too.
BMW,
Harleys.
Well, I had a KTM. I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah, I know KTM.
Yeah. So
that was all a different language. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? All these bikes. I don't know. Motorcycles is cool, but I don't know if I would want one. Maybe a dirt bike. Dirt bike, I get
about
right.
the same thing.
But it's different because dirt bike. I mean, in the woods. If I fall, I'm falling on dirt and shit. On a motorcycle,
on dirt.
Yeah.
It's still gonna hurt when you hit that ground. Like,
yeah, most definitely. Oh my god,
a dirt bike can go wherever I want to go.
You just gotta wear protective gear if you want. If you that, like they make shit like that.
Yeah. You were wearing all the gear?
All leather. Yeah,
absolutely.
Do it be hot in that?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Damn.
I mean, they got different. I know they got different stuff. Like,
I know they probably got some type of like mesh type thing, or it might be lighter and like you kind of feel the air. Maybe they probably got something like that. I feel like
you can't get stuff like that. Yeah.
Like mesh.
But it's not as safe as pure leather.
I mean, some people don't be wearing. They just be going on the bike with the helmet. And
I know people with the t-shirts. That's crazy.
I don't. Yeah, I know, but I feel like one, that's a lot of wind anyway. But two, like if you fall off your bike with just t-shirt, like you getting skid up.
Yeah. Your skin's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Like if you got a tattoo, say goodbye to that.
Oh my God. Sure. No more.
Yeah, sure. That would be painful. Oh my goodness. And you just got I was just thinking about it, bro. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, oh man, that would hurt too much. That would hurt too much. God damn.
You want to get into the intro questions? Because it's like about an hour. What are we at? Hour what?
136.
136? Yeah, we can get into intro questions.
Cool.
So, all right. We ask all of our guests that come on the podcast these intro questions. There's 4 of them. They ain't your regular questions, though. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
All right. So let's first question I'll ask you is, what is the worst time you got dubbed? And okay, I'll explain dub because it's slang for us, but dub means like rejected or like let down by a girl.
I actually never experienced something like that. No,
You never got put down like, oh, like you asked a girl out some, or she said like ew or something like that. Never.
no, no, not really.
So you're shooting 100%.
Or
Like, I'm actually being serious. I've never experienced something that a girl like go away.
So you saying you shoot 100%? Oh, hey, how you doing?
I mean, I've been in a relationship for 3 years, so I don't try.
Oh, you're in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
For 3 years. And previously it was just college love, I guess. So
Not even like when you was a kid, younger, you never asked like, hey, oh no.
was there stuff like that? There probably is, but I just can't remember.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
But I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. If you say so. Your word. Okay, next question. All right, some of these are hypotheticals. Like you say you're in a relationship, but just rock with me, okay? So,
Goodness. Okay.
would you date a girl that is a sex worker? OnlyFans, porn star, stripper, anything like that.
I don't think so. I couldn't. No.
Why not?
I mean, technically, it is a job. They get money from it. It's their choice which way they want. But they're really difficult questions, to be honest. They're very difficult questions. I mean, why not?
Oh, you would?
Like, yeah, I just changed my mind.
Okay.
Why not? It is their job.
So
They're getting paid for it.
even if she was a porn star,
though, I would make some rules.
she couldn't what?
Obviously, have sex with someone.
Well, I mean that's porn.
Well, obviously with a girl or lesbian porn or.
So she couldn't be getting.
But if it was
A
with another
guy
guy,
just-
I couldn't.
Okay, it'd be on your
Because then
conscience.
she wouldn't feel the same towards me. in my
So you
opinion.
wouldn't have like no problem bringing like a girl like that back to your family though.
Probably not.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, you're not the first person to answer something like that,
Yeah.
but okay. He changed his mind real quick. He said, "Actually, yeah."
I mean, it's their choice. If they want, I don't judge girls what they do. Well, if she wants to do it, go ahead. But if you're getting another, then no, thank you.
would you be cool if one of your boys subscribed to like your girl's OnlyFans? Like, I'm supporting your girl, helping her make some money.
Nope.
You get like
This is
a bit of anger.
Yeah.
This is what you. I mean, this is like when you have something like that. This is what you're being exposed to. Like, this is in the world. Me personally, I couldn't. It's just I don't got the heart for that. I don't want to see my girl online, nigga, getting dogged by the dudes or showing her whatever. I wouldn't definitely bring it back.
I said I'm not confident in myself to go through with that.
It is a hard decision. It's really hard questions.
Yeah.
It's like a 50-50 question. There's some, like, if you want to do it, go ahead. But
It has to be the right
you have
scenario.
something yourself.
Mm.
And she's showing she's showing her body to other people.
Mm.
It's like,
So you would like
it's, I don't know, if, like, it's a 50-50.
50-50. Okay, well,
Like,
it's a 50-50.
depends what platforms as well. Pornhub, no. Like being a porn star, no. A hooker, no. Like stripper, no. OnlyFans, it's her choice.
Okay.
And depends what you show as well, because there's some people showing your teeth, like feet, or
Yeah, this feet porn. Yeah.
or stuff.
That's
So it depends what you do on
No, I'm not.
OnlyFans, but
I mean,
Don't do that.
I would just. I could think about OnlyFans and stuff, but Pornhub or like Porn Star or anything.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you said it was her decision, right? You also got a decision too.
I told you it's
a
a tough question.
If my girl ever made a decision like that, I'm letting you know. I'm deciding to be out.
But even OnlyFans or
no, she can't. None of that.
No.
I'm not. I wouldn't like if I know. I wouldn't go into a relationship with any girl that does anything like that. And if I was in a relationship and she decided, I'm like, okay, I want to do that. We not together no more. That's the end of that. If she want to do that, like I said, it's her decision. She got that. I also have my decisions too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, 50-50 for you. It's hard. I know it's difficult questions. That's
very
what we
difficult
like.
questions.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What would you do if your girl proposed to you?
I don't think that's right.
You don't think it's
I
right?
couldn't.
Huh?
You couldn't get down on one knee, propose, got the ring out, your hand like this.
No,
Couldn't
definitely
do
not.
it?
It's something I have to do.
I feel
If she asked like, would you marry me? I was like, I'm sorry, I can't.
I understand
can't.
that.
We all
I
agree.
have to do it myself, and it's always been like that in my family, and I'll keep it that way.
I
So,
completely understand. I feel like there are some people disagree, but I believe that there are certain things for gender, like there are gender roles.
oh yeah.
And so I believe that that's like in its tradition too. Like the man asks the woman her hand for a marriage.
Yeah.
So I'm not about to I don't want to be in public and my girl get down on one knee. I will feel
Yeah.
like some type of way.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, I feel like low key. Like it's like I know she means well. But it low key feels like disrespectful. Like, oh, you gonna like it doesn't look well on a man. Like, and then you gonna have people looking at you crazy. Like, yo, like your shorty getting down on your knee to. Yeah. Like I said, there are rules to me. There are gender rules for certain stuff, and that's one of them. I believe, tradition wise.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Next question, sir. That was a 3 one. So this is our last question. What is the most sus thing that you either said or done? You know what sus means?
Sus as in
Suspect.
suspicious.
No, not suspicious. Like have you heard the term pause? Oh wow! So I guess that's just I think here in America. How would I explain this, Jamal? You want to explain it?
Basically, you said or did something that could be flirty to
Same gender.
Yeah, to the same gender that was not intentional.
Oh.
So saying something like, I don't know. What are some of the examples that we said?
No, you.
Like you could have said to Josh, like, "Oh,
Nope,
Josh, you
nope.
got some good meat," but like you didn't mean
Yeah.
it like that.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh damn, I love meat,
Pause.
but like, you don't mean it in that type of way.
I mean,
Or done something too. You could have
no,
done something crazy.
I didn't do anything crazy, but I mean, we have. Do you know the term banter?
Okay. Yep.
Banter, like
Banter, like laugh, like
oh
or
yeah,
jokes
yeah,
and
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
Like me, Scott, and Paddy, we just do like stupid stuff, as in like, let's say we do extremely stupid stuff. Let's say that. Let's say that.
Yeah.
We decided to make dinner, pitch black, with no lights, just candles or stuff, like no
Yeah.
electricity.
Also romantic stuff.
No.
Oh, like
But then me and Scott were just cooking. We just look left and we just see Paddy naked.
oh, whoa,
Wait, what?
Well,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like we didn't see anything because he was covering it. But he was like,
Yeah.
but we just do stupid. Like we don't show each other,
Yeah.
like or
Mm.
stuff. But
Yo, that's crazy.
good.
Just
He
like
said
that.
he looked to love me naked. Nah, if one of y'all ever did that, yo.
it's just
That's
banter. Like
crazy.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just
okay,
for
that's funny.
jokes and giggles.
Don't say one of y'all. Just point at him if you go.
You would do something
No,
like
I
that
think
though.
Naeem
What?
would be the one to do it.
To
be the only
butt
one to do it.
naked?
Naeem would, yes.
No.
Yes.
Yo, why me?
And you know he's just standing there too. He like,
Yeah.
what?
Nah, that's
Just because
crazy.
you just goofy, that's it.
Because I'm goofy. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It would definitely be you. He'd be like,
Definitely
look,
be
guys.
you.
No, see?
You say me?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's your personality.
See, I forgot. People come up here and start lying on the podcast.
Nobody lying on you.
Yeah, no.
You sure I'm not lying? Okay, say that. Say that.
But yeah, it's all for banter.
Yeah.
Why not?
I appreciate you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Of course.
Do you have like anywhere we can find you on like Spotify, Instagram, Apple Music, like your music and stuff?
Yeah, I can provide links and stuff so you can.
So all his for you guys watching, all his links will be in the description down below. You can follow him on any of the social medias that he provides for us.
Yep.
So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. You could follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, because we're all on there. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, because YouTube always does recommend we upload all of our audio listeners on Spotify, Google Podcasts, our podcast. Make sure you leave a 5-star. It helps us out. And yes, so thank you for tuning in again.